say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to College Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Texas A&M's offense has the ball first today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Wants to throw. It's Reed. Gets it out fast. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. They'll go with a direct snap. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Still looking on the move. Inside the 30. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Aggies with the 1st and 10. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the back. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success. And you know, if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
You know, for quarterbacks out there throwing screen throws, part of your job on this play is negotiating the defender. You have got to find some way to get that ball to your running back. You can't let the defense knock that away.
Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. So the Utah State Aggies offense will take the field for the first time. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. against Barnes. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Makes the catch. It's Moss. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Trying to set up the screen. Finding an escape route. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The option look. He'll pitch it. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Aggies will hustle to the line. Might be calling a hot route. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They want to run this quarterback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Runs through the tackle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. To the air, it's Reed. Pocket breaking down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback keeper. Finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Davis. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. they've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield, it's Barnes. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Complete downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Texas A&M going quickly. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Bringing the heat. Across the 25. There he goes. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They'll run it on first and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Snap it to the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up third and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Finds his man, it's Thompson. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. This is a big key for us to win this game.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Gives it on the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Bussey. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Dropping back, it's Reed. Now he's going to break the pocket. Open space at the 25. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Here's the handoff. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top. Might be looking to run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie!
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. They'll immediately call timeout. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And the Aggies moving quickly to the line. Now the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Snagged in the middle, it's Thompson. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. He's got great speed. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Aggies will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to pass. It's Barnes. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Looking to fire. Buys a little time. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. Rushes on him. The throw. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Hard-hitting tackle. A long way to go on 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And then... stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. On the ground, it's Jacobs. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Makes the grab down the middle. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Barnes. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This Utah State offense has it going. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah State. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. From the gun, the ground game. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Here comes the heat. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Caught behind the line. It's Sterling. Oh, he's got some space. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. The give to the tailback. Hard running there. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Grabbed in the middle, it's Boyd. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to run it. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He unleashes a long one. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Aggie. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win when still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
To throw, it's Barnes. The short hands, it's Jacobs. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Looking deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. The give to the back. Turning it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man quickly. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Back to pass, it's Reed. Flushed out of the pocket. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Aggies! And the pummeling has started.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Rides the back on the option, the give. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going.
And they got it. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5.